Hi, this is Wanda Vitale, and I'm the founder of the Empowered Empaths. Thanks so much for listening today. Today's video is geared toward those of you who are in your 50s or older. There is just so much that happens when we're in our 50s, and it's really our power years. In our 50s, we have already gone through the tough stuff. Typically in our early 50s and early to mid 50s, life has thrown every challenge our way that could happen. We've lost loved ones. We've been through a divorce. We've lost a child, or we've been through physical challenges with our bodies. We just have really been through it all. And what nobody told us when we were 20 is that all the hard stuff was really there for a purpose, because it's what you're here to share with the world. But we don't really see that. We don't have that clarity until we're somewhere in our 50s. Usually, I don't know, what I see is usually in our mid 50s. Then, even though we think, I've got it all figured out, by then we have a totally different attitude about ourselves and life. We're resilient. We're not looking for Mr. or Ms. Right to make us whole and complete. We have clarity. And those challenges that life has thrown our way really are typically focused on a certain theme. And that theme is what you're here to share with the world, right? We've alchemized all that hard stuff into wisdom. And so what I see is that when we're in our mid 50s or older, this is really when the world is saying, you're ready, right? And when we're saying I'm ready, I did a quick search this morning on famous people who made it big later in life. Louise Hay wrote You Can Heal Your Life when she was 60. We know about Colonel Sanders. He was older. There's a whole list. Georgia O'Keeffe didn't even start painting, and I think until she was 80. Grandma Moses started later. There's most Nobel Peace Prize winners are in their 60s and older, because they have spent a lifetime on a certain topic. And you may not be a scientist, or you may not be what people would consider to be Nobel Prize winners, but you have a wisdom in you that the world is calling for. So I would invite you, if you are thinking that it's time to shrink, that just the opposite is true. What I see so often, the challenge with being 60 or older, is that our money stuff comes up, right? If you've been an attorney your whole life, or if you've been an employee somewhere your entire life, sharing your wisdom with the world looks different. And so we may start to project our money imprints onto our life and our money fears. So this is a time to look at, what are you telling money to do? Are you saying there's not enough money? Money's not going to support me. What if I run out? That's what you're telling money to do. This is a really good time to look at, what do you believe? Because you are the author of your life. You get to decide what happens or what doesn't, right? Based on where you put your attention and your focus. So if you're 60 and or older, and your money issues are coming up, it's just because this is part of what you need to look at, so that you can have the success and the impact in the world that you're really here to make. And perhaps this is when you teach about money. Some of you are money teachers, because it's been your teacher in life. Money has certainly been my great teacher. So if you're shrinking now, thinking, oh, what could I do? I'm 60. Or if you're in that place of, oh my gosh, I'm outliving my money. I will never have enough money. What am I going to do? This is time for you to get serious about your life and understand that you are the creator of it. I offer free programs. I offer coaching. I do coaching for people just like you that are here to bring something to the world and are wobbly in some areas and don't realize that you can be, do, or have anything. So right now, if you are 60, what or older, or 55 and older, what is it that the world needs that you have? How are you a force for some kind of change in the world? What can you do? What can you offer that you love, that the world values? So I will leave you with that. I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for listening.